The spookiest night of the year is nearly upon us. That is a brilliant Halloween trail. There's this brilliant Halloween trail that's almost available online. No, it's available online. You can see it right now because I was looking at it earlier on. You can check out what the best Halloween displays are around Bristol. You know when someone goes, Nikki said to me earlier on this morning, she went, go and have a look at this. And I looked at it, I'm like, this is amazing. You can drive round to the spookiest place in Bristol. So me and Gwen and Ari and Fred are going to be doing that a little bit later on. And you can do it too if you look for displaysinbristol.uk. That is displaysinbristol.uk. You'll be able to find it, and you can go to all the spookiest places in Bristol. The people that have lit up their houses and their areas really big, and the photos look absolutely incredible. Our reporter Anna De Silva has been to see Natasha Maria and Chip in Sodbury, who put the guide together to have a tour of her garden.
That is a scary one.
Oh, I made it go again.
There you go. You're doing it on purpose now.
That's why. I love that. So much Halloween stuff is crazy. We take about a week to put it all up because we've got to get stakes in the ground, and I've made a few things that have took me a couple of days, like the pumpkins down there. I've kind of cut them up a little bit, added teeth to them, added eyeballs to them, so they're all kind of like handmade. And then with the flowers, I've stuck eyeballs in them as well as. So this is more of the kind of the deadly part of the garden.
There's loads of spiders, I can't even count them. You've got a massive web coming down from your first floor window down to the floor here. And then next to you, you've got, what was this, like a dark angel? You've got loads of skeletons.
So she's a weeping angel from Doctor Who. Yeah, if you've watched Doctor Who, don't blink. Fantastic episode. She's one of my favourites. Then the Plague Doctor is my favourite. And then my coffin and this skeleton right here. And for everyone that's on the radio that cannot see the skeleton right here, he's up in the tree. I've had a little girl come around like, how did you get him there?
What's the reaction like, especially from kids?
Yeah, that's always the funny part. So the other day we had 3 or 4 kids. No word of lie, they all screamed and ran down the road.
Very spooky indeed. That is Natasha Maria from Chip in Sodbury, who has created a brilliant online map. And if you fancy going to see some incredible Halloween displays in Bristol, it's an absolute must. And she joins us today. Good morning, Natasha.
Good morning.
Now, this looks absolutely amazing. I am definitely taking the kids to see some of these. How many displays are there actually on the trail?
At the moment, there's 66, but I'm adding even more today.
Wow. And you've been to all 66?
I haven't been to all 66, but I did go a little bit crazy and go to a lot last night.
Can you say what your favourite is so far, or do you have to remain impartial?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't have one particular favourite. I have a few. So I would say there's one in light green. Mm-hmm. They've done an absolutely amazing job. They've got an animatronic pumpkin guy. They've got a 6-foot skeleton, and they've got a pirate. It is fantastic. They all talk, by the way. And then you've got another one in fish ponds, which has a massive, great big spider web net, and she's decorated her garden with Wizard of Oz.
Oh, that's going to be mint. So what happens then when you click this map? You got to look for, what is it, displaysinbristol.uk, yeah?
Yeah, displaysinbristol.uk, and everyone on Facebook, Halloween Displays in Bristol.
Halloween Displays in Bristol on Facebook, okay. Because it's not .co.uk, it's displaysinbristol.uk. And when you click on the map, you can choose whether you're going to be driving or walking, is that right?
Yeah, that's right. I made it so it was disability friendly because I realised that not everyone can keep on getting in and out of their car. So there's displays on there that say, like, you know, you can just park up next to the display, take photos, take like videos, and then you can go drive off to the next one. And
so can I ask you a question?
Yep.
Why do you like traumatising kids so much?
I don't like traumatising them that much. They did come back, I promise. They did set her off again. They laughed afterwards. We've had a few too many people actually love the animatronic I was on about earlier, the one that kind of shoots up and says boo to people. They do love her, I promise.
I mean, I tell you what, like historically, it's more of like an American holiday, isn't it? But it's been really embraced by people like you, and then it's really gathering momentum, and everyone seems to really love it. What is it about Halloween that you love so much?
I think it kind of goes back to when you're little and you go trick-or-treating. You kind of dress up as a witch or something, and you kind of go around looking at all these Halloween displays, and it just kind of like burns from there, really.
And also, as well as getting your spook on, you're supporting a charity with all this, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Bristol Children's Hospital. We do that every year.
Okay, so how can we chuck you a few quid if you feel so inclined?
So come visit me. We're Creepy Hollow, the Dudley Garden of Chipping Sudbury. We're 18 Firm Road, BS37 6LD.
Yeah.
We have QR codes on our fence.
Yeah.
We have an online fundraiser. So again, go to Creepy Hollow. We're on Facebook. And we also got a bucket on our fence.
You are doing an absolutely fantastic thing, and all the money is going to the Children's Hospital. You're exactly what Halloween is all about, so thank you so much. Now, let me ask, is there still a time to add a display to your map if you're feeling particularly spooky?
There's no cut-off point. I just ask that everyone kind of gets on before about 4 o'clock on the 31st so I can go out.
Fair enough. And get your spook on. Have a brilliant time. That is Natasha Marriott there, a huge Halloween enthusiast, doing brilliant things and telling us why she loves Halloween so much. And if you want to check out her Halloween trail, go to displaysinbristol.uk or go and visit her in Chipping Sodbury, because all the money is going to be going to the Children's Hospital because she is lovely. Good for you, Natasha Marriott. And thank you very much for joining us today.
BBC. Just one night to go, people across the Radio Bristol area have been putting out their own Halloween displays. Helen Ford in Emerson's Green puts on a huge display outside her house every year, and this year she's fundraising for a charity close to her heart, and her baby son Jasper was born with a rare condition that affects a child's skull and requires surgery.
We are supporting Headlines Craniofacial Charity this year, who support children who have been born with craniofacial difficulties. We do get people just ask a lot of questions like, why do you do it so big? Because this is the UK and Halloween isn't as celebrated, but I absolutely love Halloween. If it brings a smile to everyone's face around here, I will go bigger next year.